Yo, Silverback Chronicles podcast. It's your boy Big H. I got my brother Dre.
Season 4, que lo que.
What's good?
Dime mi gente. Te quiero mucho.
Triple C.
Yo,
What's good, baby?
maintaining and chilling.
All day, every day.
Hey, yo, The Rock. Look what we got here.
Yeah,
It's really good.
they can't see it. Tell me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Hey, yo, The Rock. Look what we got here. It's really good.
See what The Rock is cooking.
Right.
This is what he's cooking.
My peoples, we back another week. We appreciate you for keep tuning in. Season 4, we just rocking and rolling, keeping it busy. With no further ado, we got a special guest tonight. Our sister came on board. She's a DJ. She works for the fire department, EMT, all that good stuff. With no further ado, our lovely sister Chris is in the building. What's up, baby?
Wagwan there.
What's going down?
Wagwan, brethren.
Woo!
Little Top Boy action.
Yeah. Nah. What's going on? DJ P. Chris. Yeah, everybody call me Chris, though.
That's dope. You save lives, and then once they're alive and well, they could come party with you.
I mean, at the end of the day, a DJ saves your life.
All day.
Literally
Yeah.
and figuratively.
Right.
Thank you so
amazing.
much for having me on the show.
No,
I'm so
thank you
excited.
Thank you for coming on board.
Thank you.
So please tell the world where you from, born and raised.
Oh my God. Well, I'm an Army brat. I was born in Hawaii.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
But-
flowers today?
No flowers, no lays.
Okay,
Aloha.
okay.
No, but Baltimore is my home at the end of the day. It's my roots. You know, Baltimore raised me. It's my people here. I lived a lot of places, but I definitely claim Baltimore. I graduated from Aberdeen, okay? Harford County. Hey, Aberdeen. Okay. I'm an Army brat.
It's all good. No,
Aberdeen get busy.
Do they?
Right.
Right, the Chick-fil-A.
I think now they do.
Where they at, though?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything's popping
So
nowadays.
Shout out to Washington Park. When I was in Aberdeen, that was their hood. It was
What?
an apartment complex. They like, yeah, I'm from WP, Washington Park.
Oh shit.
It's crazy out there.
I was just at a
I mean, it was banging.
I wish I
Just at
wish it was an
11U.
emoji.
bro. I was just at
Right.
11U football game. Dude was like, "I'm gonna see y'all in the parking lot. Talk to the referee." 2 dudes pulled burners. They was like, police was like, they forgot that on my son's team is the lieutenant of the squad. Yeah, was like, no, it's not happening.
Not tonight.
Not today.
Wow.
Yeah, skip that.
7 cars pulled up easy. Like, let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's
Like,
whoop.
is this
what-
really what you want?
Yeah, like
See,
let's get busy.
Aberdeen right in the middle, right? Because you got Baltimore heading south.
Uh-huh.
You got Edgewood, which is like the hood of Harford County.
Okay.
But then as you continue to proceed north,
Uh-huh.
you got Elkton and Rising Sun, where
What's
you know.
popping out there?
KKKs, okay.
Okay.
Then that ass son,
Alive and well.
alive and while I used to play basketball.
they
They
active.
be like,
They're active.
Cut it off.
So
don't argue with the referees.
Is it really like that?
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Make sure you have
but
gas.
Aberdeen is
Don't stop in those towns.
Keep it
Aberdeen for Jersey and New York.
moving. Yeah.
That's the what I mean, because it's
Yeah.
because y'all know it's so expensive when y'all came from New York. So Aberdeen is chill,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and from Baltimore they want to escape, so they met there. So that in the 40 corridor, big drug town, big.
Really?
That's where all the wait. But if you talk to state troopers, Trooper Ray and all
I
that,
mean, because it's off on 95.
Yep.
Facts.
So
There's
like,
a lot of
if I'm
competitive
trying
lifestyle
to
in
creep,
that area,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
they merged the cocaine.
I mean, it's a
capital
perfect
in the
route,
West.
right?
Yeah,
It runs along 95.
It's the heroin and the cocaine capital in Aberdeen, and that's
Seriously.
literally where it is.
Seriously, they're not going to
Yeah.
advertise it because, well, it's Harford County.
Yeah.
How you do it? Yeah. So, but I mean, if it was Baltimore, you feel what I'm saying? It'd be all on the news. So it just depends on the location. But
Yeah,
same
that
stuff be
sucks.
popping.
So what's the Baltimore you remember growing up?
Hmm.
Was it fun? Did you have a good time?
I had a good time.
Did you
I
do the
learned
model
a lot.
stabs?
I lived the best of both worlds, all right? I lived around zone 15, 21215, okay?
Okay.
So I grew up at the end of Gwinnett. So
Shout out
On
to
around,
the east side.
Was that the county?
no, that's the west side.
That's the county on the west side.
Yeah, man.
That's
That's
Baltimore West
Bellevue,
Oh.
Belvedere, Park Heights, Ricerstown. I went to Falstaff Middle School.
Okay.
Right there, Park Heights, across from Northwestern High School. So it was like my grandparents had a nice 7-bedroom house. Grew up in a nice house, but on the next block,
North. So we finally have someone from the west side.
yeah.
Because everyone we've had on, they've always said the east side is better, but like,
Wow, what a tragedy.
Tell us about the West Side, like you were saying.
Much better. You get the best of both worlds. You got the nice big homes. You know what I mean? You closer to the county. Not saying that the county is better, but you have the variety, the diversity.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Better schools on that side of town and everything. But yeah, you know, in Park Heights, you go from
Yeah.
from one side of town to the next.
I mean,
Park Heights and Ricestown, you go from Baltimore all the way up to Pennsylvania. So you see a whole bunch of different communities along the way. I should say that.
Gotcha.
See every continent on Park Heights.
Yeah, every
said
single
what?
one.
So she know, like growing up, it was every continent. So you could see everybody, every language,
It's a
every
melting pot
religion.
of everything.
It's I don't know what to
Is
be
it
the
Spanish
equivalent in
people?
New
I'm
York,
gonna say
but
it.
it was.
What
It
they
was-
say, it go from Jamaica, Africa to Israel. That's what they say.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Basically.
So there's no Spanish over there.
You would have
No.
found
Little
it
bit.
early.
No.
Small
No.
pockets, not even. Right?
No, you know, Baltimore is very segregated, and I think you guys know that, right? So over in Park Heights, you definitely have either you have your you have the Jewish community, and then you have on one side of Northern Parkway, and the other side you do have the Caribbean community, and then you know, and Black community and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Baltimore City is segregated all the way around.
You know what's crazy? That's weird because me coming from New York
Mm-hmm.
and coming into Baltimore
Yeah.
is the first time I've ever met like someone from like Nigeria.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, like in New York.
Well, in the Bronx, you never really got that. Yeah.
That's so it's kind of like the Bronx
Wow.
was segregated because it was only like Dominicans,
Uh-huh.
Puerto Ricans, and just like African Americans and like Chinese people that get the Chinese food.
Chinese food is
Yeah, Chinese food.
By the way, I hate the term African American. We Black. African American. That's a whole nother
You know what's crazy nowadays?
conversation.
I don't even know what to say because
Black.
it's always changing.
You want to be politically correct.
I like to say a good person that looks like me. I like to say a good person that's just a good person.
I say people of color.
Yeah.
People of color, and that's not just Black people.
I don't even like that shit.
You know, well, I don't like African American because we're so far removed. And I'm not saying that we aren't from Africa. The reason I say I'm Black and I'm proud.
Okay.
All of that. I know I have some ancestors that's from Africa
Well,
or whatever.
preach. Let me hear it.
But my whole point is that we had America was such a melting pot. We have so many people that are
Right.
literally from Africa.
Right.
They have first generation, second generation people that are from Africa. We are so far removed. We don't look like a lot of them because we are American. In American, we're just so mixed. Even the white people here in
Boo.
America, they mixed up.
Yeah.
You have some people that can say, well, my ancestors were straight from Germany or from France, but you're American. You're a
Yeah.
melting pot of so many other races.
Yeah. I love the American flag. You know what's dope about it? Like, back growing up, it's like you see certain commercials about Africa.
Yeah.
And then like now, thank God to
Mhm.
the internet.
Yes.
And then you see like Africa now,
Ooh.
and you're like, look at all these gorgeous women. Look at the
Yes.
music, look at the food,
Yes.
look at the culture, look at the clothes.
Yes.
And it's like, we've been held like, you holding us back from this?
Yeah.
Yeah, the African culture, like all around, like I got good friends that are like Nigerian, Ethiopian,
Mm-hmm.
them Ethiopian women. like,
Ethiopians
you
and
go to DC?
Eritreans, gorgeous.
you go to DC,
what?
some Ethiopian women will be like, what is that? Like, mommy, where you from?
Yeah. Them Eritrean and Ethiopian people, because Eritrea is like across from Ethiopia.
Kenya, like
Gorgeous.
it's just like, wait a minute, this is not the way we grew up because you see
Mhm.
those commercials, and now thank God because of the internet, and it's like, oh, y'all popping just like us.
But I think that's
The
America.
music, the food, the clothes,
They know
the
about
cars,
fufu
they got
now.
Ferraris out there, like they popping just like us.
Absolutely.
Wizkid is popping,
Sure.
Burna Boy pop. Like,
DeVito.
come on.
Tim's.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I think that's Black people all the way across the board,
I agree.
regardless of whatever continent or country you're from. They want to broadcast the negative side of us, right?
Mm.
So
Shout out to my boy, our boy Ray. He did Top Boy. He was one of the directors on Top Boy. Top Boy's crazy. If you haven't watched Top Boy,
okay.
and a lot of those guys come from Africa. I think they were in Nigeria. One of the episodes where was he in Nigeria? I may be
Probably Lagos.
That's Nigeria.
Yeah.
I may be wrong with like which country, but I know Deshane went to Africa. I don't remember what country. But then he went back to London to set up the shop. that whole London flow, that whole London like swag is African on that side. So it's like you gotta tip your hat off to them.
So growing up, did you always want to do the fire department thing?
I just wanted to be in uniform. My parents were in the military, the army. I was actually supposed to go in the Air Force. I wanted to be a doctor.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to my mother. She 25 years in the army.
Oh,
She
shout out, Mom.
God bless
Retired.
her.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you very much. But so I looked up to her. I used to look at my mother, put on her uniform, her BDUs, have her hair slicked back in a
Wow.
ponytail,
What
just
rank
natural.
Was she retired?
When she retired, she was an E7, which was a sergeant first class.
Nice.
Yeah, and I used to think she was so beautiful. My mother would come home in her uniform, cook dinner, make sure my brothers and I were good. I thought she was so beautiful, and I was like, I want to be like that, an independent, strong woman. Doing her own thing, right? So I was going to go in the Air Force. I was going to sign papers on a Saturday. September 11th happened on a Tuesday.
Wow.
My parents was like, nah, you going to college the traditional way. Because I wanted to do the Air Force. I would have a career. I wouldn't have to worry about where I'm going to live. They would pay for my school and everything. Literally that close from Tuesday to Saturday. So wound up going to Morgan State University. Big up. MSU Bears.
Morgan's an animal this time.
Yes, yeah. But the fire department is the next best thing. I honestly, it sounds so cliche. I really wanted to serve my community and serve people.
And that's the best way you could do it.
Yeah, outside of going in the military, absolutely. So I love what I do. I love my people, and I love my city.
How much time you got on?
Oh, I'm going on my 4th year. I started a little late. I was in
okay.
business, but I'm grateful.
That's dope.
Yeah, thank you.
That's crazy. You have somebody that is in business and now, is serving the community.
Ooh, when I first started the fire academy,
How was that?
I was
Is it
like,
a good awakening?
oh my gosh, I was like, what did I sign up for? I can't do this. I took a huge pay cut.
Really?
I'm just like, I ain't never do anything physical since basketball in high school. I'm carrying ladders, wearing our uniforms. That's 80 pounds of gear on. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm running to a fire. I'm climbing in and out of windows, carrying axes and saws, going up the radial ladder, which is on the back of the fire truck. I'm like, oh my God.
It's
But
like a workout.
a workout. That's an understatement. That's an understatement.
Understatement.
But when that adrenaline rushing through your body, you train to go, I'm sure the same thing in
Yeah,
your,
because you want to save lives.
Yeah. That's the number one thing. And, you got to be fearless. So I really do love to serve. Like I said, I know that sounds cliche, but I do. I love to serve, make sure people are good.
How's the call volume? Are you busy like that?
Busy? What? My firehouse, they used to call it the retirement home. Like, we ain't get no calls. Oh my gosh, all we get is calls.
Those days are over now.
Those days are over. Those days are over. Do you understand? We work 24-hour shifts. When we come in the morning, after I check my air bottle and sanitize everything, I'm like, I want to take a nap because I don't know if I'm going to get one throughout the day. I'm taking a nap at 8 in.the morning because we're going to be busy. Yeah, the call volume is crazy. I don't think people really understand what 911 is for. Yeah.
Really?
It's for emergencies.
What's the funniest call you've been on?
Oh my gosh.
And I want to say a lot of therapy sessions.
Yeah.
If not, yeah, I've had therapy sessions, definitely. You see a lot of stuff. I think, man, the craziest call I had, it was funny. It was sad, but it was funny. Lady called unresponsive guy. We walk in the house. It's in the wintertime. It's a guy laying on the floor. He's in a leather jacket, some boots, and some jeans. And she's like, yeah, he's been laying here all night. He ain't moving. What you think is wrong with him? So my lieutenant goes and feels his pulse and touch him. And he's like, ma'am, he's frozen. She's like, what, you need me to get a heater or a blanket or something? He's like, what? No.
Probably a little too late for that.
No, baby, rigor mortis. He's stiff because he's dead.
Right.
She's like, y'all can't shock him or nothing.
Damn.
No. At this point,
She wanted him alive.
She wanted him. We were like, so man, what happened? What made you call us 7:00 this morning? Well, last night when I came home, he was sitting on the steps, bleeding from the head, foaming from the mouth. He couldn't walk. So I dragged him in here because it was snowing outside. And I left him right here. And I went upstairs to get in the bed with the heater.
Uh-huh.
And then I came back down here and this how he was. He ain't moving. Ma'am, why didn't you call 911 last night?
When you saw the blood.
She said, because he wasn't blue. Ain't that a good sign?
Oh.
Wow. Ba-dum.
Wow.
Man, we're gonna wait for the police to come.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want to
he's gone.
apologize for all
Going
the
to the
Baltimore City
upper
people.
room.
That's a
He
punchline.
he transitioned.
She went upstairs, got in the bed while she left this man downstairs in the living room to die in a leather jacket and
that's a
some
punchline.
Right.
Timbs.
Foaming out the mouth and blood all over.
Yeah, but he wasn't blue, so that was the good sign.
That was a good sign that he was all right.
Mm-hmm.
I want to apologize to other people from around the world. Baltimore City is a very different place than anywhere you've ever been in your life.
Yeah.
Please call your NH
Like
before
they
you come
mean
into
Yeah.
town.
well. They
They
mean
did.
well.
Because
Yes,
she
we
did call us.
And she brought him in.
She
Please
brought him
get a
in.
Baltimore City translator
did.
before you
Just,
come to Baltimore.
She
the
did.
laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, he was bleeding
That's
and
actually pretty
foaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he was bleeding
not
blood.
to mention when we came in the house, there was a big tin can with wood and it was burning fire. I guess that was their heat. And we're like, yeah, we'll probably be back for that later on. But anyway, what's the call we're here for?
Right.
Inside the house.
Inside the
the
house.
house.
I mean, BG&E is kind of high. But I would
Is
not
it?
advise you to
It's
take
better
a
than-
tin can and burn some wood in the house
It's better than
for
Con Ed.
heat.
What side of the city was it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, gotcha.
No,
But it
no,
was in a city.
But it happened somewhere.
Yeah. He went to the upper room. Anyway, God bless his soul.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I know you guys have funny stories too.
Yeah, let me ask you something. Like, in uniform, like, while
Mhm.
you're working,
Yeah.
what's the funniest, like, hit on line you ever been hit on? What's the funniest
An
thing?
intoxicated patient that was like, "You think you're smart, don't you, with your flat ass?"
What?
Sir, my ass is not that flat, okay? I know I have hips, which give the illusion that I have an ass, but I have some type of coverage back there. Thank you.
Okay.
That was funny. I
Okay.
wasn't offended by that. It was funny.
Absolutely
Thank you.
right.
Or a drunk patient rapping, like a 70-year-old white guy rapping California Love to me
Oh, how about that?
while he was still in his own vomit.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
Like
funny.
Narcan.
That-
Jeez.
Was it Narcan?
he was just drunk.
Oh.
He was just drunk. No Narcan was administered that day to him at that time. That
Because
call.
I'm sure you see a lot. Because, like, we
Oh,
see
God.
things, but, like, well, we hand it off to you guys.
Right.
When patients cuss
It's
us
a
out,
different world.
after we give them Narcan, they be mad you take them out there high.
Uh-huh.
You know, Narcan is to reverse opioid
Mhm.
overdose, right?
Mhm.
And they'll wake up and they be like, "What the hell you doing here?" We're like, "Ma'am, you overdosed." "No, I didn't. I was taking a nap." You was about to take a nap with the Lord if we didn't give you this oxygen and
Right.
Narcan. I was sleepy. It's hot outside. Well, you're inside. Why are you passed out and only breathing like at I don't know, 8 breaths a minute? You know, you're about to die.
Oh, my
Yeah, they get mad at us. Or they try to run from us if we giving them Narcan. They be nodding off. Yeah, it's crazy. But
Good
you know what? I
times.
love my city. I love you guys. We're
That's
here to
dope.
serve
It's
you.
happening in every city, so.
It is. But is it happening at the rapid rate it is here in Baltimore?
Yeah, you got a point there.
That's not
Baltimore's special. Special
very,
in many ways.
Very.
It's special,
Many
but, like,
ways.
we love it.
Do we? Yeah, we do. We love it.
We
Yeah,
love
we're
the
here.
city.
Yeah.
Because this town, man, it grabs you.
Yeah. We were just talking about good food. Let's talk about good stuff here.
Let's talk about it.
Amazing food here in Baltimore. Yeah, we're definitely known for our crab cakes and crabs. Do you guys like crabs? Crab cakes?
I like crab cakes.
You like crab cakes? Do you?
I'm not into the cracking the crabs.
It takes too much work.
And see, a lot of
lot.
New Yorkers say that. They
much
feel like
work.
cracking crabs is an activity. Y'all eat sunflower seeds?
Same thing.
But it's easier.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, you're going to get a better surprise after you crack open the shell with a crab dipping in some
It's
butter.
You got to eat certain things. You can't eat that. Then there's the this.
Even like the what is this, a soft crab sandwich?
Yeah, soft crab. You ain't got to pick that. You just bite into it.
No.
Why? What happened? What? I said no.
It's
You
flakes
got
in
a
that
shell in,
bitch.
yeah.
No, but it's soft. It's edible. You
But
just
it's flakes.
No.
take a bite out of
But
the
it's
crab. Just eat it.
flakes. But
It's
it's,
good.
but it like it
don't
hit.
feel
It
good.
sliced your gums.
It hit different.
I sliced my gums in it.
But did you die?
I did it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, but it
didn't.
don't taste. You know
It
what?
do.
It's getting a
In my
little on the
Baltimore,
most side for
do.
me because I
But it
can't even
do.
talk about. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, remember those times we used to like go through the garbage cans
What?
and it's like after the crab. Remember, like we'll be searching.
Let me pour some more. What are
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
talking
put a little
about?
bit more in there. What are we looking at the garbage cans for?
Yeah, before he co-signed.
Right.
Back in the day when you used to do trash pulls.
Oh, trash pull. Yeah. Okay.
Y'all was finding a lot of crabs.
You get the crab.
It takes away from
it.
It's a lot.
It's
To
like,
search it.
wow, I get it. You had a great
Okay, how
time.
about crab legs? Like snow crab legs.
All day.
All
Easy.
day. That's
Okay,
easy.
all right. It's a
Yeah,
lot
let's
of
do
crab
it.
boil.
Right.
See?
Right.
Yeah,
do
but
it.
you know what? The legs for the snow crab legs are amazing. But it's that body, that lump crab meat. You know what? Take a lot.
Yeah,
We
I
all
was
going
gonna
to get
say-
some
Set it
bomb
up.
crabs.
Okay, let's do that.
Seriously, it is really an activity here in Baltimore. You sit on your front stoop, you sit on your porch, you sit on your patio, your backyard, whatever. You get some crabs, you get some beer, you talk your smack, you got your butter, whatever your concoctions are. Some people just go hard. They be like, I don't need no butter. Just eat it straight up with some Old Bay.
Huh?
Just have some high blood pressure.
Like
Straight like that.
All that
just
sodium.
have all that.
Yeah.
Like I appreciate it because it's the vibe in the town.
Yeah. It's definitely an activity.
But it's like, you know,
You got somebody
it's a
cooking
beautiful
right there.
thing. Like I mean, if I could speak freely for you, we love watching y'all do it.
No, y'all don't. Y'all go
Crack
back
the
to New York and
crabs, that
talk
shit is
about
a
us.
beautiful thing,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
You know what I
Y'all
love?
do it.
Okay.
I love the Ravens home game. Every
Yeah.
Friday it's like purple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Purple
that I
night.
do though.
I love that.
Yeah.
When I first got here and I saw that, I had like that's it's a ritual every Friday at night in the home
The
game.
football
Mhm.
support is amazing. I
Yeah.
love like going to I could see like why people become Raven fans. I went to a Raven fan last year. A game last year when like Lamar won the game
Mm-hmm.
towards the end. I have it on my phone. I can send it to you. And I'm like, and then the crowd, the stadium just erupted.
Go crazy.
Mhm.
And I'm like, yes,
So much
this
love.
is it. It's
Yeah.
like you feel that love.
Yeah.
And I could get why like everyone wears, the Purple Fridays and this and that. Because it's an amazing town.
They gotta get a little better this season.
I mean, listen, we've been having
mean,
to go
yeah,
hard
I
for the
agree.
Orioles for so many years, and look how many games
100%.
they've won.
I mean, they've been doing all right.
Not.
Right.
So now we got the Ravens.
No, that's
I
good.
mean,
Yeah.
everybody's doing their thing. Like,
I don't even like football, and I root for the Ravens. I used to root for the Steelers. I'm sorry, I'm from Baltimore. It wasn't because it's the Steelers. It's because
I got a question.
Troy Polamalu played on there, and he's fine. He's from Hawaii.
Oh, with the
I
long
love-
hair.
But I'm married now. That's my old days back
Old
when I
day,
was
right,
single.
right,
Right.
okay.
Because my husband,
right.
he everything.
Troy, you missed your shot
Hey, boo boo.
because you missed it.
My
But
husband.
she's
Right, boo at home.
Uh-huh.
fire.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. On the police,
Right.
on the police side,
Yeah.
when the Ravens are playing,
Mm-hmm.
no activity, and
Wow.
we thank the town for that.
Wow. Really?
Is it the same way on your side?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Only time there was no activity was during COVID because people were scared to go to the hospital.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
When the Ravens are playing, like there's no, the calls are to
It's
a
quiet.
minimum,
Really?
and
Yeah,
we
it's
love
quiet.
it. Yeah, it's quiet. It's
I would say as a former court commissioner, I used to love working on Sundays.
Really?
They
Why?
working
'Cause you wanna
Monday
know why?
mornings.
Because everybody could watch the game.
They-
We could be at work with the phones out watching. Because guaranteed
Mhm.
from 1 to like 7 or 8.
That is crazy.
I think like
let them lose, they bringing in a bunch
I'm
of
gonna
domestics.
observe that
I
and,
feel like
and
that's
let
the
you guys
beauty
know.
of the town. Like
Mm,
when the Ravens are playing,
mhm,
it's like the city's in harmony.
Mhm.
mm.
We're like synced in. There's no crime.
The best time to go shopping.
It's like everyone
real.
has a
Yeah.
goal. And it's like for us, it's like, wow.
It's perfect because Sundays,
Mhm.
we can all eat breakfast as a unit,
Yes.
as a shift.
Yes.
You don't got to worry about no calls.
Yes.
Wow.
Yo, it's
peaceful.
crickets on the radio.
Oh my God.
And then 1 o'clock, we go get some lunch,
Yeah.
watch the game.
What?
Yeah.
That is so. It's
Even-
wow. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Even like the ops are like, yo.
Yo, we going in. We chilling. Everybody going, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I saw that
Go get
score.
ready.
What do ops
The-
mean? I be
we-
hearing it in rap songs. What that mean?
The ops.
The opposition.
Yeah.
Oh, because I just found out what a bando was when we had a patient. They was like, they're over there in the bando. I'm like, what? They're bando. That makes
so
sense.
funny.
Anyway, go ahead. Back to
Yeah,
the
that
ops.
was the Aberdeen.
Back to the ops. The guys that are selling drugs.
Yeah.
The guys that are in this town, the guys that are selling drugs will go to a guy in a uniform if you're cool. If you
okay.
have that rapport.
Right.
I'm speaking about us.
Mm-hmm.
They will come up to us and be like, yo, y'all saw the score?
Right.
And it's like, fam.
Like you
I
said,
know
it's
what you do.
unity.
And it's like, we're all in harmony.
UNITY, that's a unity.
All day.
Yeah.
The queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, we don't have that, but I'm glad that you guys do because y'all need a break some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but you know what? When the Ravens play, check it out. If you're working on a Sunday, just see what the call value be.
I have.
If you could chill a little bit.
No,
You
we
can't?
having fires.
Okay.
Right after breakfast.
Who's burning anything out there?
Plenty of people smoking cigarettes in the bed, leaving candles on. Had a blind guy trying to cook. Whole apartment's on
What?
fire. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A blind guy trying to cook.
Yeah. Not saying blind people can't cook. Listen, I watched the movie Ray. Ray Charles was in there cooking up some fried chicken, right? But this person, he just I don't know.
I think I would be more upset of a blind guy. No, I would be more upset of the guy that's smoking a cigarette in the bedroom rather than the guy that's cooking.
I don't know. Fires start all kind of crazy.
Smoke
ways.
outside, bro.
Just say no to cigarettes. It's terrible.
It's not good for you.
You know this.
It's not a good habit.
Not at all.
Frank
And it's
Sinatra's-
expensive.
Frank,
Sure
but
is.
Frank Sinatra smoked them, so.
Yeah, and that was like in the 40s and 50s. Cigarettes are expensive. 10 years ago when I lived in New York,
That's a fact.
cigarettes was like $20 in the city.
Right.
I can only imagine how much they are now. I haven't priced them, but I know they're expensive.
Like $78.
Oh my
For,
God.
for a carton, right?
What?
Yeah.
Now I know people
Mm-hmm.
used to love to come down to Aberdeen and get them from like the PX or the commissary, the stores on the army base because it was a little cheaper.
Oh, yeah. Indian reservations, too.
Really?
Yeah.
You know of Indian
They
reservations?
sell their own, you know.
What?
You can't go in there.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different
It's a
world.
different ballpark, yeah.
Wow. You know, I have that on my birth certificate that I'm
You Indian?
part Indian. Yeah, it's really on my birth
Which,
certificate.
which
Cherokee and
tribe?
shit.
Cherokee and Blackfoot.
Holla, I
That's
see
what's
that.
up.
Yeah.
I see it in the hair and shit.
No, that's not mine, but
Not sure.
But
It's
you
your
know-
no,
way.
but I'm gonna show you my
Don't
actual
do that.
the baby hair, right?
Okay.
All that.
I mean, but it's you
No
though.
doubt.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Ain't no shame in it. I'm a firefighter. We gotta
Absolutely.
wash our hair after every fire. You think I got time to be doing my hair?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't. I just got time to wash the smoke out.
What was like your biggest like?
That was bold. That's what's up.
Y'all don't think about that? Like after every fire, like we put out the fire, then we gotta pull all of the hundreds of feet of water hose out. Like every 50 feet, you gotta unscrew it or whatever and drain it, and then we gotta fold it and put it back on a fire engine. Then we come back to the firehouse, and we have a certain amount of time to take a shower to wash all that stuff out,
That's
put
when
on
the
new
real work
uniform.
begins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ain't a glamorous job. Ain't nobody got time to try to be cute.
In your house, how many women are there?
Wow. I think it's only 2. It's me, and it's actually another girl there named Pamela. She spells her name with an I and with an E.
Hi, Pam.
What a
Yeah.
coincidence.
Yeah, but on my shift, it's only 4 of us, so I'm the only female.
That's what's
I
up.
call myself the house mama because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
cook.
like gang
There you
gang.
go. Are you
Yeah.
know how to cook?
Yes, I hate cooking, but I
Yeah,
cook
who
and I cook
cooks?
very well. Me,
What's the go-to at the house
Yeah.
that you throw together?
What we doing?
some Alfredo from scratch because it ain't nothing but some
Why y'all love pasta so much?
because it's quick and it's heavy and if across the street the chicken box place is closed. Yeah, it's quick. Oh, pizza! They love bringing in some pizza, Popeyes, and pasta.
No, I'm talking about like when you're home.
Oh, when I'm home,
Yeah,
what's my...
with Papa Bear and shit.
Oh man,
Yeah, with your
What you
husband
like to
and
cook.
shit.
and shit?
everything. I'm half
Fellas,
Jamaican
she
too.
Yeah.
is married. She's married.
Married, yeah. I cook whatever my baby. You know,
Can you
my
make-
husband is so southern. Let me tell you, I just started
Shout out to
making
him.
neck bones, y'all.
What?
Exactly. I ain't even know neck bones had meat on it, and
You
they
do that?
cheap. I go right in Wegmans, looking hood as I don't know what, buying a pack of neck bones.
Wait, they got neck bones.
They got
in
neck bones in
Wegmans?
Wegmans.
I did
A
not
big
know
old pack. Put it in a crock pot with some seasoning and all that good stuff
Right.
and some
Some
onions.
greens in there with it.
that. Let it sit.
No, I just cook it by itself and make a side with it. You know what I mean? I gotta let the neck bones have its own,
Hit it
have
with
a
some
spotlight on it.
spinach.
some spin. What?
Huh?
No.
What do you mean so?
He's
No.
Dominican. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you can't do neck bones and spinach?
Listen.
Shout out to The Rock. The tequila's definitely
yeah,
kicking
yeah,
in.
right.
That's like me going in the hood to a Chinese spot. I was like, "Can I get brown rice?" And it was fried rice. I was like, "I asked for brown
Yeah.
rice." They like the rice is brown. You know. So now he's talking about some spinach with some neck
Triple
bones.
C.
Hey, yo.
Triple C, help me, please.
Hey, yo.
You can't do spinach with neck bones?
Don't even say it again.
I'm just thinking.
Thank you.
I'm thinking of protein
No. We'll talk after.
with
Bruh.
the
Yeah,
vegetable.
we'll talk after. Yeah, don't do that.
Womp, womp, womp. No, like
So
some
good.
collard greens.
That's why I said greens.
Some
collard
some
greens.
rice,
Yeah.
some
Spinach
kale.
is green.
Mac and cheese.
It's a different kind of green. Spinach
Yeah.
is like stuff that white people put in their
Ah.
shakes and stuff.
I like collard greens.
In your shakes.
That's
Whatever.
kale.
Exactly.
I'm with all
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah.
I'm with all that.
You're actually not. Anyway, so some neck bones, some macaroni and cheese or something like that. I mean, some turkey wings.
Yeah,
But I make the oxtails when they go back down in prices.
I was getting ready to ask you that.
Yeah, the
I don't
oxtails.
mind my business.
How long do you cook the oxtails for?
Oh man, you gotta have them simmering for a couple of hours. Some people put them in the pressure cooker to cook it quicker. I love putting stuff in the crock pot.
Old school.
Yeah,
Let that thing sit for a couple hours.
sit.
Let it do what it
I
do.
want it off the bone.
Straight off
But
the
apparently
bone.
I
Right.
don't know because I said whatever I said.
Because
Now,
he
what you
said
gonna?
spinach.
I know. Listen,
Shaking my
there's
head.
no going back.
Yo, bougie. Thank you. Thank you for the crickets.
So listen,
You do spinach with your chicken box?
listen. Don't even do it.
Salt, pepper, ketchup, hot sauce?
Right.
Can I have some 4 wings and spinach
Wow.
and half.
So,
Bruh.
so with the oxtails, what are we making with that?
Yo said spinach.
She said
He
spinach.
said spinach with neck bones. So
And she was like, what?
I'd rather him say string beans, corn,
right.
spinach,
When you said what, he looked at me like,
bok choy, but spinach.
That's why
I
I
don't
said he's
know.
Dominican. It's all
We
good.
know. We
Yeah,
see.
yeah, it's all good.
Wow.
Yo, he said spinach with neck bones.
I didn't know. My fault.
If you just said gravy, I'd be like, no doubt. Yeah.
You said what?
Nice, if you said a nice gravy sauce, okay,
I didn't know. I'm just saying.
Even like a
Some snow
callaloo.
peas.
A callaloo, like that's a West Indian thing.
I like spinach.
Spinach is in callaloo, but spinach is banned from the day. The next time you say spinach, you gotta take a shot
Yeah, just don't say it.
because that word is banned from the show for the rest
Yeah,
of
for
the day.
tonight. For
Ma'am,
tonight.
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Word.
Anyway,
I
with the
didn't know that was like a
oxtails,
thing.
Yeah, with some rice and
real
peas.
vegetable,
My
rice
fault.
and peas, some cabbage. My cabbage is fire. Let me tell you, cooking is a chore to me. I
fuck
don't
with
like
the
cooking.
cabbage.
Everybody loves my food. The only time I enjoy cooking is for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I do it like old school Big Mama. I got the turkey, the homemade mashed potatoes. I snap them little raggedy peas like Martin said Gina did. I snap the peas, string beans and all that stuff. Cook it with the neck bone. All that.
I just
You
got
from
one.
Baltimore? What's the one thing you gotta have for Thanksgiving?
Oh my God, what? Ham?
N-
Sweet
no,
potatoes?
No, what's the one thing that we have in this area? A lot of people don't eat
Pig feet?
sauerkraut.
Oh yeah. People don't eat sauerkraut?
Yeah,
Sauerkraut with what?
Oh my
I love
God.
sauerkraut.
I love sauerkraut.
no, but it's a
I didn't know
Baltimore
that.
Sun did a whole article about
I
it. It's a
love
German dish.
sauerkraut.
It's a German dish. and
Yeah,
when
we
they
know
brought
that.
it
Yeah,
here-
but with what though?
Yeah.
No. So for Thanksgiving, a lot of people like when you like, yo, I'm gonna get, you get your yams, you get the center for blah
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
like sauerkraut. People are like, what the hell is sauerkraut? I'm like, I thought everybody ate sauerkraut.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh.
But
you just
everybody
told me.
doesn't.
I guess sauerkraut.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Sorry.
that.
Everybody it doesn't. It's to
Wow.
certain areas because if it was a heavy German population in those areas or Polish, then that's a
Sauerkraut
it's a
was-
German dish.
Dang it, I love
Yeah.
sauerkraut.
I love
I'll even put it
sauerkraut.
on a hot dog if I'm that desperate and have to eat it from 7-Eleven at 3 a.m. because I'm at work. But anyway, that's another story. Don't judge me. Thank you. But sauerkraut is amazing.
Wow.
Because I saw your face. Like,
Yes.
I
mean,
ate a hot dog.
yeah.
I ate a glizzy.
Get that
Oh!
Pause. But I'm a girl. I'm a woman.
You can say that. You can say that.
But still pause.
You good? No, it's not pause
No,
on you.
because I work with the fellas. I'm with the
No, you
bros.
good.
Pause.
Pause on us. Pause. There's no pause on you.
Just depends on how you eat the glizzy. Though.
What happened with the
With
glizzy?
sauerkraut.
How you,
And then what else?
how you eat it.
And then what else?
Anyway, basically sauerkraut, right?
Break it up.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
break
yeah,
it up.
break it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
give
can't just like straight.
Don't do that. See, jeez.
No,
Right.
no me gusta. I know.
Okay, good.
Un poquito español.
Yo, she said,
Right.
no me gusta.
No me gusta. Yeah, but no sauerkraut. I really didn't know that you put me on to something. My aunt makes a banging sauerkraut. I've been trying to match hers. We be tearing that up. Wow.
That's
Mind blown.
So,
Not. I ain't gonna say the word. Go ahead.
yeah,
I ain't gonna say
yeah, we passed that.
okay.
So where did the music come in?
Music.
Was
oh
that
my
always
God.
a hobby of yours?
Right, because you're like a phenomenal DJ in the town.
Thank you. I appreciate it. No, it's so crazy. My grandfather had his own record label. My grandfather and all his sons, my uncles, they all play musical instruments. My grandfather was in the quartet group. He played the keyboard, piano, bass guitar, drums. So I grew up playing the drums. I followed behind my grandfather and loved to watch my uncles at jam sessions, play the drums in church and everything. My uncle was a DJ. He used to DJ on a gospel station here, Radio 1 Spirit 1400. Shout out to my uncle, DJ Soul.
DJ Soul.
And I said, Uncle, teach me how to DJ. And he taught me how to DJ. I would go over his house, practice DJing. Then one day we was at a cookout. He was DJing. He was like, hey, I got to run to the car. Can you hold down the fort for me? And I was like, all right. Then the song was going off and I'm looking for him like, I don't know what to do next. And I had to figure it out and started DJing from there.
So like what happened? Like he said, hold down the fort.
And the song was going out and I was
What
like,
song was it?
I think it
Do
was,
you remember?
I think it was a Trey Songz song.
So what did you do to like continue the party?
I looked for another song. I was like
what
typing
did
in on
you
a
do?
computer.
Like, did you type? Did you?
Yeah, I had to type. See, when I started, they had just came out with the CDs, the CDJs. Okay, so they just stopped using the vinyl as much, and they had Serato. So Serato, a lot of people think just because everything is digital now that it's easier to DJ. The only part that's easier is that you don't have to carry a whole bunch of crates of records.
Right.
It is still the same
I used to
concept.
carry those crates.
You did? Wow, it
Still
was
the same
lots
part.
of them.
I did.
Thank God for, your external hard drive. So
Get it
music
from
now
Master
is
Flex.
MP3. Word?
Shout out to him.
Wow, look at you. Okay. Yeah, no, music is on MP3
Atlantic
forms.
and Rough Riders and stuff.
You was on a documentary
What documentary?
about the Rough Riders.
Oh no, I was like, I was a little kid. I was like 14, 15, 16 years old.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could-
No, but like back to you, like
No, seriously, the music was like it's on MP3 like form, so you just carry the external hard drive, which is like really dope. So you do that. You have the system is called Serato. That is the system you download on your laptop. You pay for that, and you have controllers, which are now your turntables. So what happens is the app on your computer called Serato, it reads the MP3 files, the music, and it feeds it to your controllers. All of that is connected, and that's how you DJ. So it's still the same concept. You still got to blend your music. You still got to know how to scratch. You still got to know how to bring music in, from your left
you
deck,
still
right
have to know
deck.
how to DJ.
Yes, the only thing that has changed is that you don't have to carry the crates. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
What's your favorite genre of music?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
good, great question.
I'm a cornball. I love neo soul, and because I'm half Jamaican, I love dancehall.
All right. So what is your name again?
DJ P. Chris.
Okay. So what is your opening and what is your closing sound for your audience?
That's hard.
What is your signature opening and closing that you're known for?
I don't think it's
Like
necessarily.
signature.
I don't think I have a signature opening and closing.
Why not? You got to command the crowd.
No, let me tell you why.
Talk to me.
Because I do something that a lot of DJs can't do. And they're great DJs. There are DJs that are really good with being able to scratch and listen to new music. But there are very few DJs who can read their crowd. Some people just play for themselves. They play the music that they want to hear, that they like.
That they think is pumping.
Right.
That the crowd would jam to.
Yeah, but I gotta thank you. You gotta feel your vibe, your atmosphere, the people. You know what I mean? Like if I'm at a restaurant, I DJ different restaurants here, right? If I'm in a restaurant, it's not a club, but I know people. Like if I'm at brunch, they want to hear more upbeat music, but it's not a club, so I'm not going to be in there playing no trap music or whatever, right? But then at the same time, if it's a Friday night, they might want to hear a little bit more, not necessarily trap music, because once again, it's a restaurant. I'm playing a little bit more upbeat. If I'm in the club, if I'm in the hood, I do a lot of commercial events like Nike, downtown locker room, stuff like that. You want to cater to all genres of music.
Of course.
So my favorite thing is, if it could be a signature, is to throw in something that other people, they rarely play. Like I might throw in some Prince, I Would Die For You, right?
Yeah.
And then throw in some Jay-Z, Party Life.
Yeah.
Something like that. Take them out like, ooh, I'm thinking about that. Or some Bootsy Collins. I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Or some Mary Jane. Something like that.
No, that's dope.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you could,
Thank you.
that'd be, because every DJ is known for something.
Mm-hmm.
So a good signature, even before and closing, to add to the repertoire, should be like, yo, I already know who DJing. That's how I know it.
I think it's my neo soul because I'm able to finesse that and put that in there. And I think the fact that I bring a sexiness to the atmosphere, and I'm not talking about physical appearance. I just mean the mood.
Yeah.
Where the stuff that I play make you just feel good, make you want to dress up, make
feel
you
good music.
Yeah.
Make you want to get up and do a two-step.
Yes, absolutely. It don't make you want to twerk. It just make you want to do a two-step and sway, like
and feel
take
good.
you back to a good time.
That grown up,
Absolutely.
You know, that grown up
me.
vibe.
That's me. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How long you been DJing for?
Probably about 12, 13 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What introduced you to DJ?
Like I said, it was my uncle. But here's the crazy part. I used to work for Radio 1, so I did promotions beforehand. So I used to be at the parties, collecting emails for people, putting up the posters and the banners, handing out the flyers. I've been
the promotional side.
I've been doing parties since I was 13. So people knew me.
Did the groundwork.
Did the groundwork. So with me DJing, people looked at that like, that's an easy fit. She already does the party stuff. Put her in with DJing. And it was easy to kind of control the crowd.
That's dope.
Yeah, so it's love. You know, I don't really enjoy doing the clubs as much now because the club scene has changed.
Right.
Especially here in Baltimore City. I mean, I want to give a big shout out to the clubs that were like popping like 10 years ago, right? You had your before 10 years ago, almost 20 years ago, you had your Club One, you had your Hammerjacks, you had Eden's Lounge, E Villa, Red Maple,
Red Maple, wow.
Milan. I used to DJ in Milan, all of that stuff. That's when Baltimore had like variety. And I'm not knocking anybody's club or venue now, but I'm just saying we had more variety back then. You could go on a whole strip on Boston Street. You had Good Love, all of those different clubs. You could hop around, really. Like, kind of felt like you were in Atlanta or somewhere where you can just walk up and down the street and go to different parties. You know, right now we only kind of have like Fed Hill and Canton. Yeah, that's a more diverse community, but the sexiness, it used to be like Boston Street and like Eden's Lounge and stuff like that.
That's dope.
Yeah. I miss that. We miss that here in Baltimore. Like now, the only time people that's 30, 35 and older going to come out is like for signature events or for happy hour or brunch.
Right, signature events.
Yeah. Nobody wants to go out every week anyway, though. First of all, it's too expensive. Two, the city is just different. People don't respect each other anymore. Back then, we would go out, we would party. It didn't matter what you had on. I mean, you're going to dress up and look nice, but now it's like labels and how I look and my hair and my shoes and my car. Everybody's on their phone taking pictures and stuff, Instagram. No, we used to party and have a good time.
Really have a good time.
Yeah.
And sweat and just be. And by the time you got home, you was good and tired.
Good and tired, okay?
Yeah.
It didn't matter. Everybody, it was like, it's like cheers. Everybody know your name. Even if I didn't know you, I'm going to show you love. It's going to be respect. You ain't have to look over your shoulder like, somebody going to do something to me. Right. We all here for the same thing, to have a good time.
See y'all next one.
Basically.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I have a lot of friends from social media, like Twitter, and from going out to parties and clubs because you would see the same people. Nice. And you really became friends with them over the years.
You built that rapport.
Absolutely.
So what's the future holder for Miss DJ? What is it?
P. Chris. Let me just call me Chris. Yeah. My name is Pamela Christina, so P. Chris. When I would get in trouble as a kid, my parents, grandparents would be like, Pamela Christina.
You get your full government.
Whole government. Yeah, so I'm just like, people call me Chris or call me P.
What's the future? What do you see yourself in the next 5-10 years? Especially with the DJ thing, because we know, you're a first line responder.
Besides like doing all the silverback parties.
Right. Honestly, I want to continue to do things like this. Podcast, YouTube, to be honest. Continue to be
truth.
Yeah, like I love music. I'm always loved music. It's not my thing to be in clubs. I don't want to be in parties all the time. Right. I'm a wife. I have my own family, and I want to continue to build with that and nurture that, right? But I definitely I enjoy this, being around good people, talking about good stuff, just being yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of what I see.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How can the people reach out to you?
You can follow me on Instagram, DJ P Chris. That's P and Chris, CHRIS. Also on Twitter, DJ P Chris. Facebook, that's for personal family and friends. But it's Pamela Christina on there. You can email me, djpchris@gmail.com. That's where you can find me.
That's it. All the parties. Hit her up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, we appreciate you coming through.
Thank you so much. I
Absolutely.
appreciate being here. You guys are lots of fun.
It's amazing. You got to come back.
Oh, I definitely will be
You
back.
got to come back because I
Gotta
want to talk
come
about
back.
some more cooking.
Yeah, and I definitely want to find out what goes with spinach. That's what we need to know.
A lot of things.
And not collard greens.
Neck bones and spinach. I'm gonna try that for my husband, and I'm gonna
So
let you know
yeah,
how that
not
works
neck
out.
bones. I'm bugging.
He gonna be very upset.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Okay. He said neck bone. Listen, we're
I'll
gonna
take
talk
that.
about that all.
Spinach.
Spinach. Bro.
You want to get some shout outs before we finish this up?
Just shout out to my family, Baltimore City Fire Department. Love my family over there, you know what I mean? Baltimore City just in general. And of course my husband, Mike.
All right, Mr. Mike. That's what's up,
Love
dog.
you.
Yeah. Thank you
Much
guys so
love.
much.
Nah, thank you. My peoples. Another phenomenal episode. I want to thank our sister, P. Chris, coming out. Yo, she's amazing. She's a firefighter and she DJs. She's got a family. She's just a beautiful light that shines through. And that's all we want is just peace and bridging the gap for everybody. We love you. We appreciate you. Dre.
Peace and love.
Triple C.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. Be safe. See you next week. That was dope.
Views and opinions expressed on the Silverback Chronicles podcasts are those of the hosts, producers, or the guest appearing on the program. They do not reflect the views and opinions of the federal, state, or local government. This includes but not exclusive to the Department of Defense, Homeland, and the Baltimore City Police Department. The Silverback Chronicles podcast with Dre, Big H, and Triple C. Hit the subscribe button, like and comment.